A teenage girl's bedroom void of life. This red chair is where 17-year-old Rahila sat to study. She was top of her class. She was killed in an ISIL suicide attack at her school in August, along with 34 of her classmates. This watch was how her brother identified her.
I miss those moments, yes. That I'm hoping that if Rahila was alive, I would make her more happy.
They live in Dashti Bachi. It's a Shia neighbourhood in western Kabul. This year it suffered a series of ISIL attacks at Rahila's school, mosques, a sports club and an election registration centre. Beyond the 180 people who died, it's killed their belief in the government.
My father told me that I'm really not interested in this election, and I myself also am really not interested in this election because we have lost our hope from this system, from this government, from this member of parliament.
Afghanistan's Shia minority has been overrepresented in parliament. They hold 20% of seats, and yet they say they feel forgotten and vulnerable. Some have even self-armed, creating their own militia. ISIL is the biggest threat in Shia neighbourhoods. Fighters have flooded into Afghanistan after being defeated in Iraq and Syria. They are trying to kill as many civilians as possible and as many of the Shia minority here because they want to create a sectarian rift and use that to their advantage.
در صورتی که میزان مشارکت مردم در کل
If the general turnout, especially of Shia Hazaras, is less, it will show that ISIL is winning. Yes, there are families not voting because they lost loved ones, but on the other side, some people are more engaged and have suggested candidates to represent them.
But for people like Hamidullah, the damage is done.
Then I cannot cry at the home, so I go to the top, the rooftop, so I cry for some moment there, then I come back.
The silence echoes from her now empty room to what's become Rahila's library. Hamidullah built it in the last 6 weeks. In the top floor of their mosque are 4,000 books donated from fellow Shia. They say where the government has failed them, education will succeed.
When I came here, I feel Rahila was in here. Even she wasn't here, but I feel she is here.
Politically, they will be silent, but Rahila's presence is deafening.
I wish she would be alive here now.
Charlotte Bellis, Al Jazeera, Kabul.